Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha. Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakarishu Sarvada. Om Ganganapate Namaha. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwaraha. Guru Deva Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guru Namaha. Om Aim Rim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Om Durge Durge Rakshini Tata Swaha. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Welcome to Nitya Satsang. Today is the 17th of January 2025. I want to offer my prostrations to all the great sages and to Bhagavan residing in the heart of every single being. We are continuing to examine the Mandukya Upanishad, and specifically we're looking at the word Aksharam that is inside this Upanishad. As has been stated before, this word comes again and again and again throughout all of the 108 Upanishads. It comes throughout the Bhagavad Gita. It comes in the Brahma Sutras. And it is a synonym for Brahman. There are two words here, Brahman and Aksharam. Both are Sanskrit words. When you combine them together, they become Akshara Brahma. And chapter 8 of the Gita is called Akshara Brahma Yoga. Now, having said that, having understood some of those background, there are past recordings on some of the background on this. Today, I want to clarify a point that I was trying to make in the last 2 or 3 days about the distinction between oneness and the one. These are two different points to understand, and it gets confusing sometimes. So let's be really clear about what is the distinction between these two words. Oneness, as we mentioned yesterday, is a sense of unitive sharing. Like if you have two really close friends and they're having a meal together, they're in sync with each other, they're having a fantastic conversation, they're like finishing each other's sentence. That happens sometimes. You're thinking something, the other person is also on the same wavelength, and you're just like really into it with each other, right? That is a glimpse, or that is oneness. There's a lot of unitive process going on. But that is still not the one. The one, O-N-E, with the capital O, that is called Advaita. That is Advaitic realization. Vachanamrut mein isko kehte hai Ek Ras Chaitanya. In Gujarati, he has written, Shriji Maharaj has written this expression, or spoken this expression. In the Upanishadic tradition, etc., it is described as the one without a second. There's no second to that. Whether it is Vivek Chudamani, whether it is Brahma Sutras, all of the Advaitic texts and the interpretations that have come about from Vedvyasji, even before Vedvyasji, but he systematized them, and then all the acharyas that came after him to Shankaracharya ji, and then beyond that, in the Advaitic tradition, because we're focusing only on Advaita, it has to do with this one realization that there is actually, in reality and in Anubhav, only the one, not oneness, not simply interconnection, not simply interdependence, which we talk about a lot. We are interdependent, we are interconnected, we are interlinked, interlocked. Yes, those are still only intermediate glimpses. Because Advaita is non-dualism. Advaita is liberation or moksha, mukti of the Jivatma in the realizing that it is Akshara Brahma. It is the one. And this realization is what is definitely possible. It is that type of realization which brings about 100% freedom. Purna swatantrata milte hai isme se. 100% freedom. It's 100% freedom because the experiences of the mind, the body, and the outside world are a superimposition. It is called Adhyasa. Adhyasa means superimposition. superimpose that the experience itself is nothing other than Brahman, because that experience is actually not there. The examples that have been given, if we all go into the jewelry shop, right, and you see the beautiful necklace, like a $100,000 beautiful necklace made out of gold and all different kinds of different pieces of, designs and everything, very huge necklace, like a kingly type. What is it actually? It's only gold. It's nothing else. So the concept of a necklace, the concept of a ring, the concept of a bracelet is a superimposition on the gold. There isn't something separate like necklace from the gold. There isn't something like a ring from the gold. There isn't something like an anklet from the gold. It's all only one substance. The feeling that this is a ring, this is a nose ring, this is a toe ring, this is a necklace, this is a hand ring, this is all those different types of jewelry that is present, that is called superimposition. But when Sachin goes into the jewelry store, which I don't go into, but if it ever happened, if you go into that and you say, wow, this is a $100,000 necklace. Wow, this is that. All different, different ornaments are there of all kinds. There is all superimposition. What if you just had a whole, like a ball made out of just gold, 24 karat gold, no ornaments? Is there a difference between the two? Not in terms of substance. The substance is only one. Now, this is an analogy. The same thing is true with the clay and the pot analogy, right? These are simple analogies that we have heard of before. Now, what about this experiences of life? We see so much diversity all around, everywhere. But when a Rushi, R-U-S-H-I, Rushi is a seer, awakens, wo jagrut ho jata hai to that one tattva. That it's an awakening. It's a shift in perception. Sachin goes into the gold store and says, oh, this is different from this. Everything looks different and everything has a different price and it feels different and, it's made in different ways and all that. It all looks very different. 1,000 pieces of ornaments are there. But a shift comes. If I didn't know that what is gold, I'm looking at it just in terms of all the ornaments. Now I realize some shift happens inside. This is only gold. It's nothing other than gold. Similarly, we go to the mall, you go to the park, you go with friends. We're awake right now. Then we go to Swapna Avastha. We are, body is becoming older. Body is, the new people are coming in. Every activity within Prakriti, a butterfly flying, an insect flying, diseases happening, people getting healthy, everything. See this. Doesn't matter what it is. Clouds coming and going, the sun rising and falling, galaxies coming and going, atoms coming and everything. It is only Brahman. It is only the one. Not oneness. It is called Keval Ek, Kevala Advait. But that is a different Vedantic darshan from Vallabhacharya ji. I mean from Vallabhacharya ji ka Shuddha Advaita. Anyway, that's a different subject. But in terms of Advaitic pure non-dualism, the word Kevalam means only. And there is nothing other than that. This is called Advaita, pure Advaita, 100% Advaita. This interpretation is there from the Gita also. When Bhagavan Krishna shows the Vishwarup darshan, he says, I am everything. Everything that exists is within me. Everything is me. Amazing. And now, is this just an idea? No, it is not just an idea. It is a fully awakened state of the Rushi. We say Rishi, but the actual word is Rushi. R-U-S-H-I. Ru is there. Rushi. Rushi means seer. Rishi means seer. Seer of what? Seeing this truth as the one, that it is me. It is not this ego, not this limited, these comings and goings of the bodies. No. Bodies come and go, not me. ये शरीर आता है, शरीर जाता है. मैं आता ही नहीं, I don't come and I don't go. That is the highest of the Brahmic rishis, जिसको ब्राह्मी स्थिति में प्रवेश हो गया, but have realized the Brahman. For them, the bodies come and go. Bodies, शरीर के साथ कुछ लेना देना नहीं. They have gone outside the body. They have seen the bodies. Bodies are not who they are. They are just a superimposition. Ye sharir, the Panchakosha, is a superimposition on the Atma Brahma Tattva. Annamaya Kosh, Pranmaya Kosh, Manomaya Kosh, Vijnanmaya Kosh, Anandmaya Kosh. All 5 koshas are superimpositions on the Atma Tattva. Just like we say, this is a beautiful necklace. We use the word necklace in the gold shop. There's nothing like necklace. It's a totally false idea. We have created that mentally, psychologically, to superimpose the concept of necklace on gold. We say, oh, this is Sachin. Sachin is a superimposition. We say Dilip, we say Tom, we say Sally, we say this, we give this the names of people. They're only superimpositions. They're totally unreal. वो है ही नहीं. That's not the reality. That is Adhyasa. The doctrine of superimposition. Shankaracharya ji has written an entire bhasyam on this called Adhyasa Bhasyam. And we're going to go into it in a lot of detail in our daily satsang and also in special Vedanta retreats later on this year. How interesting is this? How amazing is it? That when we are even seeing all the deities in the mandir, Bhagwan ke jo sab avatar or vigrah hai, that is Brahman only. A point comes where all of the division goes away. Whether you go to a temple and see Krishna or Shivji, or you see a very hateful person on the outside street, you will not see any difference. Is it possible? Can you just imagine? We see nothing but difference in our lives, in the way our senses, body, mind are. We see even the slight. Oh, this person. I mean, it just happens, right? Even if you go to a Hindu temple, mein jayenge, somebody's from the north, somebody's from the south, somebody's from this caste, from that caste. Somebody's tall, somebody's short, somebody's this, somebody's that. Some American person comes, you say, "Oh my God, some American person." Kitna bhedbhav hamare man mein. That Brahmic realization is very, very far away. Very, very, बहुत दूर है वो. To get to that stage of realization of the one, एक रस चैतन्य, और उसमें भगवान की उपासना, that is even the next stage beyond Advaita, but that's a different matter. We cannot, our mind is stuck in this divisiveness. So to awaken, it's not so. How much time does it take for a person to realize that the necklace is only gold? How much time? What sadhana they have to do? Kitni sadhana? Keep saying necklace. Iska jap karna hai? Kya karna hai iske liye? This is called Jnana. Jnana is a change of the vision to see the reality that is actually there. That is called Jnana. Isko Jnani kehte hai. Jnani is not somebody who has memorized thousands of verses. And that's all good. It's necessary. Obi iska importance hai, obviously. That doesn't make anybody a Jnani. True Jnani is completely free from inside. Is not stuck anywhere. Is not stuck in illusions. Is not stuck in raga and dvesha. Is not stuck in these reactions going on. जो भी आता है अनुभव में, whatever comes inside the anubhav of the Jivatma, from an Advaitic standpoint, is pure Brahman only. और कुछ नहीं है. और कुछ है ही नहीं, in fact. So, we are acting in the relative world. Even Shankaracharya ji wrote so many scriptures, stotras, commentaries, because the relative world, even though it is illusory from Advaita standpoint, it has a relative existence. So when we go into a jewelry store, we say, oh, how beautiful necklace, how beautiful a bracelet, how beautiful a nose ring, how beautiful the different ornaments and whatever they are, right? We can still call them, we can still interact with them in that way. But can you imagine trying to interact with them without realizing it is gold? Actually, everybody who goes there knows that it is gold. They say this is 22 karat gold, 18 karat gold, 24 karat gold. This is this, and then the prices are made because the value is of the gold. It's not of the shape. Or then you have that look-alike, those, $5, $10 things that you can buy. They gold plate, it's just a covering. Usme kuch gold hai hi nahi. It's just a paint. It looks just like gold, but it's not. So everybody who goes to a jewelry store knows that it is gold. And then from that knowledge, from that realization, you can then interact at the relative level with the gold in the form, in those various forms. And then there's a transactional reality. Something is costing $100, something is costing $10,000, something is costing $1 million, whatever it is. But the substance is only one. So there is a relative level, that relative expression, that relative superimposition, or that relative transactional experience is through Prakriti. That is where the Shakti meaning that differentiating power of Brahman. Brahma and Shakti, Akshara Brahma or jo Mahamaya hai, it is called Brahma Shakti Abhed, as per Ramakrishna Paramahansa. It is one, but it is dynamic. It is the same reality in a dynamic form. And in the Ramakrishna Mission, there is a Swami Medhananji who has done new research on this. He's written several books on it, and he calls it Vijnana Vedanta. You can look it up, just put his name in YouTube, you'll find lots of videos. And he's done some new research on, some new interpretation on Ramakrishna Paramahansa's original teachings. And he calls it Vijnana Vedanta. And he's written research articles and so many things on this point, that the Brahman is real, and what Shankaracharya ji says is that this, or the interpretation of Advaita, that this is an illusion. Ramakrishna Paramahansa, one of the interpretations at least, is that it's not an illusion, it's also real. That the Brahman is real and this is also real, but it is the same reality in a different form. So we can say that the necklace is also real because it is only Brahman. It is only gold. But the concept of a necklace, it has relative reality. We cannot say it is completely unreal. We cannot say that. See, for example, let's use one more example and then we'll stop. I want to really try to stick to time here. I'm 1 minute over here. The reflection you see in the desert. I'm standing 1 mile away from that reflection and it looks like water. Is there a reflection? Yes, there is a reflection. The reflection has a reality, a relative perceptual reality. So we cannot say that it's not there at all. But my misperception that is water, that is moha, I'm stuck inside delusion, false belief. Okay, that's true. Then the whole problem begins. I'm running after it. But the fact is that there is something there, which is just a reflection of light. So you cannot say there's nothing there. Right? So this is the point, I believe, in my humble interpretation, that the Brahma Shakti Abhed can be understood this way, that the Shakti is also Brahman, and Brahman is also Shakti. And so then that takes us into Vishishtadvaita and all the other forms of Vedanta. But if one is only into the Brahmic state, like Shankaracharya ji speaks from there only in terms of his commentaries, then the Shakti is just merged into Brahman. If I go to the gold store and my vision is to see only gold, I forget the prices, I forget the ornaments, I forget everything. I just see only gold. Am I wrong in that? No. But I'm also not seeing the relative level. If I'm interacting with the 10 people there, with family members and with the store owner and the salespeople, I'm saying there's only gold. If I just keep saying there's only gold, he said, they'll say, you know what, you belong in the psych hospital, you get out from here. Do you have any money you want to buy something, or you get out? If they call the security and throw the person out. The Advait Vedanta mein bahut careful rehna chahiye. You keep saying aham brahmasmi. Okay, you either you go in a cave or you go inside the inpatient psychiatric hospital. One of the other. Don't stay in this sansar. You don't belong here. That's what will happen. That's why the highest level of stages, they go in this forest. Aranyak Upanishadic rishis, they didn't come into the sansar. They just stayed in the jungles and forests. They have nothing to do. They say the world is unreal. Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. They lived in that state. Some people may go to see them, whether somebody comes, doesn't come. Koi wo sharir mein hi nahi rehte. Aisi baat hai. Anyway, that's another matter altogether. For us, we are concerned with small things in life. ये तो बहुत बड़ी बात है. चलो ओम ध्यान मूलम गुरुर मूर्ति मंत्र मूलम गुरुर वाक्यम पूजा मूलम गुरुर पदम मोक्ष मूलम गुरुर कृपा ओम तमेव माता च पिता तमेव बंधुश्च सखा तमेव विद्या द्रविणम तमेव सर्वं मम देव ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षयमामृतात् ओम दिव्यलिंगाय नमः ऊर्ध्वलिंगाय नमः आनंदलिंगाय नमः द्वादश ज्योतिर्लिंगाय नमो नमः ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुंडाय विच्चे स्वाहा ओम दुर्गे रक्षिणी ठ स्वाहा ओम श्री राधा कृष्णार्पणमस्तु.